Welcome, one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I am the Science Witch, and welcome to our final ship in our Summer of Hetalia. Wow, did I not think it was going to be this big. I mean, I'm happy it got this big. Definitely happy it got this big. I'm sad it's over. I doubt this is the last you're going to see of Hetalia, but it's the last you're going to see for now. And this final ship we are going to be talking about is none other than the controversy it is, the incredibly popular ship of USUK, which is the United States of America, which is America, and Great Britain. Now, for those of you who don't know about the controversy behind the USUK ship, the thing is, if you study like US history or something, you would know that, I mean, I feel like everyone knows this, but you never know who doesn't, but the United States was originally a colony of 13 states, which was run by Great Britain, who colonized it, so aka England has this little baby America, little baby America. So, what does this mean? England took on America to be sort of like a mentor to him, but they did refer to each other as brothers. And that's why people get so sensitive about the ship, because some people claim it to be incest, some people fight against it being incest, and it's like I don't think the fandom's going to be able to reach an agreement ever on whether this ship classifies as incest or not. I am personally on the side of this ship not being incest. Why? Simply because at the end of the Revolutionary War, America cut his familial ties with England, because they were never biologically or blood related. They pretty much went back to square one. And then there's the fact that they're nations. Is relativity a word that fits here? Blood relativity is very rare when it comes to the nations. At the end of the Revolutionary War, America specifically says, "I am no longer a child, nor your little brother." Like I said, cutting his familial ties, going back to square one, being allies. So, as history plays out, America's not a colony of England anymore. We are our own country. He is his own country, and he's not related to England anymore. And that's that. But I know there are some people who think it's morally wrong, and I completely understand that. I'm not telling you, oh, change your morals because I said so. I'm not like that. And I understand that people are going to disagree with me on this in the comments, most likely, and I am expecting this. I am almost counting on it. And I'm gonna put this out there. If it gets to a point where I see people attacking one another, being disrespectful to one another, and just being outright fucking rude, I will first tell you to fucking knock it off, and maybe apologize because I'm the mom friend. And then next, I will delete the comment thread. I don't need that kind of stuff on my channel. This channel is supposed to be an outlet for me to talk about ships, and for you guys to share what you think in a respectful way. I want this to be a happy place, and I've said that before. This is my happy place, and I want it to be your happy place too. Off track. Now, the thing about England and America is their contrasting personalities. And I mean, the traits I'm going to say sound negative, but they're just their most prominent traits. I mean, they've got a lot of redeeming qualities too, but England has a terrible temper, a bad attitude, sarcastic, salty as fuck, and tries to act like a mature adult, a gentleman, and just, you know, due to his temper, sometimes he tends to fail. America, on the other hand, can be one-track minded, a little bit inconsiderate, irresponsible, laid back to a point where it's kind of concerning, and immature. Their personalities do have their own way of being problematic. This is the thing about the ship that a lot of people love, me included. The opposites attract. Fucking science fucking proves it with magnets that opposites attract. Like, it's fucking science! You see why I love science, guys? Fucking science. It's so cool. I'm gonna put on my science earrings. Yeah, motherfucking science earrings. Yeah. They're fun. I like them. Okay, back to the ships. So England's America's immature, laid-back nature, and England's attempting mature and bad temper sort of are complete opposites, but they cause one to be intrigued by the other. I mean, sure, England may seem fucking annoyed as hell with America in practically any fan fiction you read, and in canon itself, because, to be completely honest, America can be annoying. Don't get me wrong, I love America, the character, but he can do some pretty fucking stupid shit. So I think it's their interest in one another and their opposing personalities that may pin them off as being rivals. But as something that comes with another ship I love, Drarry, this is a very common trope for ships like them. That deep down underneath all that anger and hatred is fucking lust and frustration and generally admiration in some aspects. And it's no different for these two. I don't know why I'm thinking mostly of Hogwarts and school AU, but just in general, they don't understand each other, and this causes them to be interested in one another, yet frustrated at the other at the same time. And that's so complicated. But it's so common. It's just one of those relationships that's so difficult to understand. I mean, it's not like Fruck, where I say it's the most complicated ship in all of Hetalia and most complex kind of relationship, because it's not as complex as and has as much history as Fruck. But it's definitely on its way to being difficult. But that doesn't stop it from being so loved. And I completely understand this. This used to be my OTP when I was in 7th grade and first got into this fandom. But then Gerda and Sufin and Prukan quickly replaced that. But, you know, I still love the ship regardless. So, in general, these two, who may be seen as rivals because of their contrasting personalities and their history together, while not as, I can't think of the word, abundant as other ships, still has a lot of material to go off of, and they definitely have interest and, I think, care about one another. By the way, I'm sorry if you can hear my bunny. She's chewing on newspaper. Can't help that. And that's pretty much it. The ship has a lot of reasons as why it's so popular. I mean, people consider those two to be like some of the most attractive characters in the show, so, you know, what the internet does, you take two hot guys, you make them fuck, and boom, you got a ship. And I think that's basically it. That's it for our last ship analysis for the Summer of Hetalia. I mean, some people might take it as like, oh, it's the last ship analysis forever. No. But the last ship analysis for our Summer of Hetalia. I hope you enjoyed this video and the other videos before. I have the playlists and the other videos all throughout this video, so, you know, annotations and cards and stuff like that. So, you know, check those out if you feel like it, if you liked this and want to be like, I wonder what other shit this person is up to. Yeah. They're somewhere. And, again, if you're like, I wonder what kind of other shit this person is up to, I have my social media down in the down in the description below, which are my Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Vine. So, if you feel like it, check those out. And thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know. And I hope to see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye! Scratch, can you please not do this right now? I'm gonna pinch your butt.